environment and health in the Western Pacific region. He had led local public health authorities in the United Kingdom over a 10-year period. Dr. Akimari, would you please?
Thank you very much for that kind introduction, and good afternoon, everyone. I will keep it very brief. This is just a quick thing to show that everywhere in the world we do have greenhouse gas emissions, we have a carbon footprint that it's not conducive to human health. The challenge, though, is that the parts of the world where we have the greatest carbon footprint is not exactly where we get the greatest repercussions. Because not only are many parts of the world where you have vulnerability, diseases already at tenterhooks and suffering, the climate crisis pile on top of that. And therefore, what you've heard in terms of moral responsibility, equity, social justice become extremely important, because that is an additional threat to human health. It's not enough to talk about the challenge of today. Air pollution kills a lot of people. Premature deaths from air pollution is estimated to be about 9 million people every year. That's about the size of the city of Seoul. But if we project into the future, up to 250,000 people between 2030 and 2050 could die prematurely because of climate crisis. And that's modulated through heat exposure, diarrhea diseases, childhood malnutrition from food insecurity, vector-borne diseases like malaria, water-related diseases like diarrhea that is causing excess number of deaths. That is not an acceptable place for us to be in this day and age, based on all the technologies that we have. However, those technology advancements also drive the environmental degradation and the climate crisis that we have, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region, where we have the greatest economic growth in the world. As UN Secretary General said, the fallout of the assault on our planet goes beyond anything we can think about in terms of immediate and long-term. And if you look at this very informative map that was put together by the German Advisory Council on global change, you can see that virtually everywhere around the world, there is one form of conflict or the other going on, either because of land disputes, because people wanted to have access to the least degraded land, or it's about water, or it's about transboundary air pollution, or it's about food security. And you can see there's virtually no continent that is spared. This is the mega risk that we need to deal with now and in the future.